For those of you who are watching this after the time meeting, it will be starting in approximately 10 minutes. You can, if you can move it forward, that'll be fine. We just wanted to start it early for those who would come in early. Thanks for hanging in there. Hi, Brenda. Hi. Oh, you're not connected to audio yet, Brenda. All right, there you are.
I'm here. How are you?
Yay. All right. Okay, I was a little nervous. When it started the recording, I just made a little message that the meeting will start in about 10 minutes, but I wanted to open the room early for people that wanted to log on early.
Good deal. I'm so excited.
Oh, who's here? Somebody's here. I don't know who it is. It's a red car.
Yay.
Yay. Hopefully they'll log in soon and we'll see who it is. Oh, it's Christy Lippering. Hi, Christy.
Can you hear me?
It's
Hi, Cammy.
There we go.
Hi, there you are.
Hi. Can you hear
I'm
me?
excited to see you. I knew I would that I should open it early just in case there were people that would show up early.
I haven't done this in a while.
I know. Well, you're the first one here that's not on the management team, so yay.
I was making sure I knew what I was doing first.
I'm actually in Bentonville, but
Oh, you are?
yeah.
Fun.
So Zoom was working well for me. Hi, Cammy.
Hello.
Hi, come here, sweetheart. This is my granddaughter. Whoops. Whoop, this is Lydia. She's here. We're spending the weekend with them. Okay, go in the other room, please.
Looks like her mom.
Papa took them to McDonald's for lunch. I'll be right back.
So you're on the management team, huh?
Are you talking to me, Christy?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
They convinced you, huh?
Yeah, I'm not for sure what all I've gotten myself into, but I'm ready and willing. So here we go. Yeah. And with Cammy, I'm excited to work with her too. So that'll
Hi,
be good.
Brenda.
Yeah.
Hey,
Sure, that would be fun.
Hi, Christy.
Hi.
I have a plaque that's perfect for you, according to what Toby said this morning.
Oh, yeah?
I didn't go down and, I haven't looked at it again recently, but it says something about if Mama can't find it, nobody can find it.
Yeah, they always ask me to find things. It's usually Toby or Tyler.
The boys.
Yeah.
Hello, sisters.
Hello, Kathy. Hi, Sandy.
Sister.
we too dark? Do we need more light on ours?
Let there be light.
All right.
Sorry, Kathy, I had to go get a coffee.
Well,
Okay,
Amy should be on here soon.
it's still a little early.
They're on the bed.
Did everybody have a good lunch?
I
Not
haven't
yet.
had lunch yet.
I was just pounding chicken and getting it all ready. Everybody else can
right.
eat without me.
It's
Like I
good.
said, I'm at Megan's house in Bentonville today, and Papa took all the girls out to pick up McDonald's. So
Oh, yay, that sounds great.
yeah. All right. Well, it is 3 more minutes, and hopefully we'll have a lot of people join in the next 3 minutes. How was church this morning?
Great.
Wonderful.
Good.
Did you get the announcement? Did you
Uh,
watch?
I'm sorry, what?
Did you get the announcement about Elaine retiring?
No.
That was this morning, and Will Mukes is going to come and take her place. Will and Carla.
Oh, he'll be good at
We're
that.
excited. Yeah. that'll
That's
be
exciting.
Yeah,
Yep.
that is exciting.
Yep.
I did not know. When does the retirement take effect?
Not till the fall sometime.
Not till the when?
The fall.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well,
Little
awesome.
transition time. So yeah.
Okay. Well, good.
Did Doug say something about her last working day? Because right after he announced the fall, I thought I heard something else, and then
I don't know on that. I
he said,
Put a
he
date.
said, you might be asking why we're announcing this so early, and then I missed the reason.
Because Will and Carla are coming in May.
yeah,
Okay, thank you.
like a summer transition, which will be good. So
Okay. Big changes. He'll be good.
yeah.
I'm excited to meet them.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have Carla back too.
Yeah.
I bet she's
Yes.
a worker for the Lord.
It is. Yeah, I got a text from Brock right at the beginning of class, and it's because he goes on Memorial Road, and it said, "Well, that was an exciting announcement." Don't tell anybody at Northside
Aw.
because we're not supposed to know yet.
Uh-oh.
That'll be good.
The Bentonville Church announced a new minister that they just hired today. I don't remember his name, but he has some connection with Harding.
Oh, okay.
They were very excited about.
That's good. What is that? Oh, sustenance.
Oh, I just realized that mine has Mark Yeager's name instead of my name on there. That's okay, because it's a church account.
Yours? Oh, it does.
I hadn't
I
noticed
I
that
was
just now.
wondering about that.
Yeah, no, it's because we're using the church account.
Mhm.
So that's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we just lost Cami. Oh, there she is.
Okay, up there's Amy.
Okay. Well, Amy's coming too. We may not have
All
that.
right.
And they're
Hi,
waiting.
Amy. Oh, there's Kristen Weber. Yay.
Where you got, it has to go that way. On your view, check your view, because I think you can see everybody. Yeah.
I set it so I didn't have to let people in, that they could just automatically join. Hi, Kristen. So
Hey,
you're in your car.
I am.
Where are you headed?
I'll mute because I'm sure it's loud.
Mm. And there, Amy's in her car too. All right.
I know, right? I hope you're not driving.
No, ma'am. There's no way I could do this and drive at the same time.
Good.
That's what I was thinking.
Is my internet connection strong?
It kind of comes in and out.
Yeah, like your mouth isn't moving right now.
Yeah, you're frozen right now.
Oh, wow.
I can't even see Amy.
Yeah, it's not great.
Scroll down.
Either scroll sideways or
Okay,
down.
so I'm going to be,
Okay, Amy, I think you're gonna have to go
For a minute.
somewhere where there's a better connection.
Yeah.
okay,
Let's sign out.
I will do that. So I am now driving.
I was gonna say
Promise I'm not-
McDonald's parking lot usually works.
Not in Wichita. I'm in the country. Is it better now yet?
Yes, it's still a little bit
Ish.
pixelated.
It's choppy, yep.
Yeah, it's choppy.
Okay, thank you for that update. It was strong when I parked, so let me go down the road a little bit here and see what sort of service I can get maybe up on this hill.
Okay.
Thank you for your patience. So Carol and Cammie and Brenda, if y'all just want to welcome everybody and I'll get rolling here in just a minute.
Okay. Oh, Jennifer, well, people are still coming in. Hi, Jennifer.
Good.
Thank you for sending that email out again early this morning. I'm sorry for imposing on you that way. I was just having a panic attack about would people be able to find the link.
Right. And there was two different emails. You know, they may have looked at the shorter one that just went out to everybody who was over 18 and didn't realize it was separate from the team leader one that did have everything.
Right, right. Because
So
today it's just for team leaders.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Okay, is my service any better yet?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, it is.
have any feedback? If it's still good, I'm gonna come up on this next little hill and I'll park there if you can hear me clearly and if I'm not coming in and out. Am I frozen or can you hear me?
We can hear you.
We can hear you.
Okay, good. I'm gonna pull over up here then. Now, here's the deal. I'm pulling up on the road, and if a police officer comes and is like, "Hey, ma'am, is everything okay?" You guys can't laugh at me.
Oh, yes, we
Awesome.
will.
Just say I'm doing church work. Yeah.
I'm
He's like,
doing the
we've heard it
Lord's
all now. No, Zach got out of a ticket once because he was speeding on his way to church. He told the policeman he was on his way to church and let him off.
Oh, wow. That's fantastic. Well, ladies, as long as my service is good right now, we'll go ahead and get things kicked off. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Very good. Well, I wanted to just first start off with locking my doors.
Yeah, good idea.
And just wanted to introduce our new management team members because Carol and I are carrying over from this last year. And of course, as tradition, we welcome two new management team members. So we are thrilled to announce that Cammie Nelson and Brenda Carver are also members of the management team for this coming year. So welcome. Yay. We're thrilled to have them on board and their eyes are probably looking a little glazed right now. They're like, what? Well, we're just going to jump right on in. And this is actually perfect timing because we're getting ready to start rolling out the new vision. And of course, they'll definitely help to shape that going forward. But today, we are going to real quick watch the 2-minute promo video as we get started, just so that that can be fresh in our minds. Then I'm going to share some information and then we're going to open it up for your questions because we want to make sure to utilize this time for that because we all know that you're probably going to have questions and that's exactly what we need because after today, we're going to roll this new vision out to all of Northside women, and then to our ambassadors, and then following week, we will roll it out to all previous attendees. So questions, comments, all of that are totally welcome today. We're going to try to keep this Zoom to about a half an hour long. But Carol, would you go ahead and cue up that video, and we will.
Yes, I'm trying to work on that right now. And I
Okay.
thought I had it. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I thought I had it ready to go, but it's like, oh, wait a minute. It's not there.
Well, while
Okay,
you're
just
working
keep
on that.
talking and I'll get it pulled up. Okay.
Okay, sounds great. Sounds
Sorry
great.
about that.
It's all good. Well, one thing I wanted to cover real quickly also is many of you will remember at the appreciation dinner that we had out at Botanica last summer, it was announced that there would be a task force formed to evaluate what we've done well and what we could also improve upon going forward. So Carol and I, as well as Tammy McCullough, Ruth Lowry, Brianne Banning, is that everyone? I think that's everyone. Yes, was on the task force. Very good. And basically everything was on the table. Everything was an option. Shutting down conference was an option. Staying the same was an option. Doing something totally different. Modifying things, like everything was on the table. And through this process over the past few months, one thing that we learned was that the average ministry life cycle is 7 years.
Ooh.
7 years. I feel like that's a really big deal, because we are headed to 2023 is going to be
Sorry.
years. That's okay. 2023 is going to be year 17 for us.
Wow.
So
That's
I
cool.
think it's a big, big deal. And it was not without blood, sweat, and tears, but truly that's the way worthwhile endeavors are. So I just wanted to take a moment and just take that in, that what we've accomplished, not only with what God has accomplished through our obedience, but also just celebrating the longevity, and that we are going to begin a new chapter with Women Walking with God. And we're really excited about that. So since the video is ready to go,
Yep.
Carol, you can hit play.
All right, here we go.
Ooh, that beautiful being.
What if the relationships and spiritual growth produced by the Women Walking with God experience could bless women everywhere?
Is it true that you are thinking of me? How you love me?
What if we used innovative technology to transform the familiar into the extraordinary in ways that could encourage involvement and bring glory to God?
I am a friend of God, He calls me friend.
What if the influence and reach of Women Walking with God became a new mission field by turning conference inside
I'm
out?
sorry. I'm so sorry. I had the wrong version. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just a moment. Let me go find the other version.
No, actually,
I thought
Carol,
I had it right, and
it's
I
okay.
didn't realize it was wrong until that popped up. I am
You're
so
You're
sorry.
welcome to just keep hitting play, as long as it's not, I don't think it's dramatically different. We just had a really pretty map.
Well, we did have a really pretty map. Okay, I had this in my email opened. So let me see what happened, why it didn't open correctly. Okay.
Carol, thank you for making mistakes.
Oh, I always make mistakes. I am so sorry. Okay, well, I'm really glad that we're doing this first with the team leaders, because you guys are going to show us a lot of grace while we're doing this so that we can figure this out. Okay, so now I have just really messed this
Well,
up.
while you're doing that, Carol, also, I'll cover a few more things.
Okay,
because
I'm so sorry. Okay.
it's all good. You're exactly right. This is why we get to practice with the team leaders.
Okay.
But really, over the past few months, as far as the task force and the things that we worked on and really were challenged to do, it was decided that we did not want to keep doing conference as we had been doing it for the past 15 years, but we wanted to take the familiar and transform it into something that was significantly more meaningful. So I think that's an important thing for me to point out as well, is that we all decided, given where we've been, we've come too far to just keep doing it the same way. So how can we make it where it feels familiar, but yet also does something totally new at the same time? So in the longer of those two videos where Carol and I shared how some women approached us and said, hey, we want to gather women in our homes and congregations to watch conference together. You know, they held their very own virtual live streams. And sometimes God slaps us upside the head, and sometimes we even get the hint. So those are some things that were really a part of transforming this vision. Okay, go right ahead.
All right,
Carol.
so can you see the video here on the screen? Because I'm
No.
looking at it, but I don't know if
No.
you're looking at it.
No, we can't.
Okay, so let me figure out what I got to do so that you can see this. Okay, keep going, Amy.
Okay, all right.
Sorry.
Let's see here. Okay, well, one of the things that Carol and I mentioned in that longer video, if you had a chance to watch it, and if you haven't had a chance to watch it yet, if you will, please, after you're done, it may answer some of your questions. Oh,
Are you
but
seeing the video?
No.
Because I have it pulled up on my screen. I don't know why it's not sharing. I'm so
are you
sorry. Go ahead.
are you
Amy.
screen sharing?
Carol, did you hit share screen?
I did.
You might have to do it again.
Yeah.
Well, now I can't even find share screen. Ah. Because
you
my Zoom has gone really. Sarah, can you help me with this? This is the Zoom. This is what I want to show. This is my daughter, Sarah.
Hi,
Hi,
Sarah.
Sarah.
Hello.
Hey, Carol, if you want to mute while you figure that out.
Okay, I will do that.
I'll keep rolling so we can be mindful of everyone's time. Okay, so we want to do something fundamentally different, but not too different. That's the gist of it. But how do we take these ideas and build upon it? And Whova is the technology that Carol mentioned in the longer video. And we have researched with our technical experts and chosen Whova to be our virtual live stream platform. And we think that will enable us to simplify some of our registration processes. So those of you who have worked on registration, you'll be instrumental in evaluating that. And then also, you know, transitioning over to this new process. And plus it'll help us implement our goal of supporting virtual simulcast locations. While they're continuing to work on fixing that video for us to review, basically, bottom line, there are three options. There are going to be three options for women to participate in Women Walking with God. First, in person in Wichita, just like we always have. Secondly, individually or in small groups, just like last year, live streaming, okay? So the in-person and the live stream like last year, but now there's going to be a third option where their congregation or friend groups will have somewhat of a franchise location for Women Walking with God, for lack of a better word. So when we think about that, I mean, there's lots of questions to be asked and answered. And it's okay if you want to ask some of those questions today, just know that the answer might be, I don't know, that's a great question. But when you think about why TJ Maxx or McDonald's opens a new location, they do that so that they can help more people in their community. And that's the same concept with having the virtual live stream simulcast hosted by a group or a congregation. And the great thing about that is that they get to decide exactly what that looks like. Up until now, we've been a one-time annual event that you travel to in order to experience Women Walking with God. Yet not everyone is going to take the time, the money, the effort to take off work, travel for hours, pay for a hotel. But if the event were in their home community or in a nearby town, and they had a trusted sitter handy for their children, all of a sudden, it could become more doable for a larger segment of women. We are going to focus on partnering with groups and congregations to empower them to promote their live stream event to their community. They can make it as simple or as elaborate as they want to, like I mentioned before, and women in outlying locations can use their gifts to serve along with us. It becomes not only a way to bring Jesus to women, but also for, let's say, congregations and smaller communities, it becomes an opportunity for their community and their coworkers and their extended family to experience their church family, which may not have happened before. Our long-term goal is for Women Walking with God to be not just a weekend event, but a year-round community in a sustainable model that does not require a tremendous effort year-round. And we can talk more about what that might look like. But our goal is to add significant value to women on a more consistent basis rather than just one weekend a year. Okay, how are we doing, Carol? You're still working on it?
We're good.
Okay, all right.
All right, we'll
Well,
share again.
Let's go ahead and get in the mood, ladies, and then
Okay.
we'll talk some more.
See, it's not there. Well, maybe. Can you see the video?
Yeah.
You can see the video now?
No.
Yeah.
Can hear it.
Okay.
It sounds really good.
Yeah. Okay. Share. Okay, we're gonna try sharing again.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, but
Well, you know what? Maybe it just doesn't work out for today, and they've got the link. So that's okay. They can go back and watch it themselves, and we can just kind of continue on if that's okay with everyone.
Yep.
Okay, very good, very good. So so we're going to obviously it's almost March, so we are not having a Women Walking with God conference in 2022. But we didn't want a whole year to go by without having some sort of connection and building and maintaining those relationships. So even though we don't have a conference in April, we will be offering a short complimentary virtual event in this fall of 2022. And this one-time event can be something that can be utilized as part of congregations' Ladies' Day, Women's Retreat, Bible study, however they want to utilize it. And it will help to, like I mentioned, sustain and build relationships in this gap year. It's going to be probably a 1 to 2 hour event, and it will allow us to not only provide value while making sure we sharpen our skills for the big event in April, but it's also going to give women a taste of what it would be like to host a virtual live stream. So we feel like it's a win-win situation all the way around for us to test things out, just like we're doing today, and then also add value and provide it as a complimentary event for them to take advantage of. Okay, this is where you get to help us be better prepared for rolling out this information to Northside. And Cami and Brenda are going to be taking notes on our behalf, notes for questions and comments. And I would love to hear what comments and questions you all have based on the information that you've been given up to this point. Okay, Sandy raised her hand. I love it. Go for it, Sandy.
What is the fall, what is the fall event gonna look like?
That's a great question. And here's what we're thinking at this point. My hat was on crooked. You had to fix that. What we're thinking is that it will look like a mini conference, but just with a 1 to 2 hour time frame. So we think it would be awesome to have one speaker. We think it would be awesome to feature a Christian humorist, and then also a vocal performance of some sort. So those 3 components would be ideal for us.
Okay. Any cost? Are you going to charge? Is this a free one?
Great question. This one is going to be complimentary,
Okay.
because we want to offer this value added to really build those relationships, and also, expose maybe new women to Women Walking with God who haven't had the opportunity to come or to really hear about it. So it's complimentary, no charge, and it allows us to test out our skills.
Okay, that's good. I like it.
I have a question.
Kathy, go for
And
it.
maybe this is for later on down the road. How do we charge, like if there's a congregation, or like if somebody wants to do it out of their home, like how does that work?
That is such a great question. And that is one of the big things that we need to figure out. Now, I have to tell you that I've been personally stalking the IF gathering, because I would say they are probably doing something similar to what we want to do. And so we are going to just stalk them and see how they do it, and then take their ideas. But they have a whole system of how they do that. So if any of you personally want to stalk the IF gathering, that's totally fine by me, because the more brains who take a look at it and can say, hey, I like this or not a fan of that, we can go forward. But we are going to be
If
If IF. Okay.
IF, thank you. Yes. IF gathering. Mhm. Yes, because they offer an in-person conference. The tickets are extremely expensive for the in-person, but they also offer the option to host a virtual live stream as well. And actually, I've talked with Kim Tandy, because she has attended several IF gatherings. And she's the one who told me how they used to do their pricing one way, now they do it a different way. And she was sharing with me the pros and cons. So that is something that we are really trying to understand, to make sure that we make good choices for our Women Walking with God fans. What other questions? What other comments?
will the will the conference be structured the same, like how we've always done it, or is that going to change a little bit?
That's a great question. And that is something that we are going to change a little bit. And, a lot of conferences are going to a one-day model. I don't know if you've noticed that, but a lot of conferences are squeezing a bunch of speakers into one specific day. But then at the same time, we want to balance that with honoring women who've traveled a ways, right? And they want the weekend experience. And they also, one of the biggest comments that we received was, we want more social interaction. For example, when we started doing those breakout sessions, they're a huge, but over the past 2 times when we had groups of women, like the teen moms and the teenagers, and before that we did the life stage breakout sessions over lunch. It says my internet connection is unstable. Can you still hear me? Okay.
It's cracking in and out.
I haven't moved. Well, now it says I have 1 bar. So, okay, so we're trying to balance that, right? So do I have better reception now?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to try to balance those two scenarios together. Because post-COVID, it's like, okay, I'm okay with a virtual live stream, but I'm not, right?
Would you mind doing the two scenarios real quick? I kind of missed the two scenarios.
Absolutely. Thank you, Cami. Yes. So the two scenarios are a lot of current conferences are moving to a one-day model.
Okay.
Where they're doing a bunch of different speakers all in one day. But yet we've received a lot of feedback from our attendees that they like the socialization aspect. They like having the weekend experience. So how do we balance those two things together? So what we're going to do is have a more casual, less structured Friday night. It's possibly the name of it is going to be Friday Night Fellowship and Food Trucks, where we have some food trucks. It's more of a block party atmosphere, but yet also have some purposeful interactions. Am I echoing, ladies?
Yes. Yes. We all are. We all are.
So, Carol, are you on two instances? Make sure to shut one of them off. If you are. Okay. I'm still echoing. Does anyone have two instances of Zoom open?
I think it's when Grayson got on it.
Oh, okay. Grayson, I was gonna try to mute you, but if you could mute yourself, that would be great. Or Carol, if you could mute Grayson. I'm not able to mute Grayson. Okay, so where was I? What was I saying? Okay, are we echoing now? All right. I don't remember what I was saying. What was I saying? Cami, you're muted. Oh, I think she muted everybody.
Okay, there we go. I think you were finishing up the Friday block party atmosphere.
Okay, yes. So it's going to be a Friday Fellowship and Food Trucks concept, and we're going to decide exactly what that looks like, but it's going to be a bit more of a relaxed atmosphere with some purposeful interaction, possibly some knowledge sharing sessions in life stages, possibly with speakers. So that is to be determined exactly what that looks like. That's where we need all of your help as well to formulate exactly what that's going to look like. So the real conference portion is going to be Saturday, but Friday is going to be almost like the backstage pass night, for lack of a better word.
Cool. On the front end instead of the back end. I like it.
Yeah. Okay. So did I answer that question? I think, Kathy, that was your question, maybe. Okay, great. Well, I'm just saying, the people who watch this on playback, they're going to get their money's worth. That's for sure. Well, ladies, I know it's now 1 o'clock, but I want to make sure to honor our time, but also honor anyone who has further questions about what this might look like, or any comments that you have.
Sounds exciting, Amy.
I do apologize for not being able to get it figured out on sharing the video. I thought I had it figured out, but I'm using a computer that apparently the settings on it are such that the privacy settings that I wasn't allowed to share the YouTube is what we figured out. So
Aw.
next week, when we have it for the
Ah.
whole congregation, now that I know that, I will make sure that the laptop that I try to do this on is one that will let me share.
Okay, sounds great.
So
And
that's what
Kathy just
happened.
held up a
I'm sorry.
Kathy just held up a sign that says theme. She's trying to be nosy. Kathy, we could tell you the theme, but we'd have to kill you. I mean, you know. That's something that we're going to be working on as a management team. Carol and I have put together some ideas that we are excited about, but of course we, being that Brenda and Cammie were officially welcomed on Wednesday, I don't know, we're kind of slacking. We haven't gotten to that yet. I know. I know, so fun. Well, okay, girls, any additional comments or questions before we wrap this up? Our goal is for this to be exciting and exciting enough and new enough to refresh our volunteers, to build excitement and to serve as inspiration for women in outlying congregations who are mission minded to say, ooh, this is something that really could make a difference in my community. So that's our goal, is combining the familiar with the fresh to build something even stronger and better. And of course, team leaders, you all have been team leaders and serving in conference for basically the whole time, right? But I want you to really evaluate this from, if you can, put yourself in a newbie's shoes, as far as, or like a newbie at Northside, or someone who maybe has served in the past and hasn't volunteered with Women Walking with God in a while. Are you thinking that this is new enough and exciting enough and fresh enough to excite them? And if not, let us know, like, how can we communicate better to build the excitement? Do you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, 5 people in a room, 4 people in a room, we just think we got it all figured out, but that's not usually the case. So that's why we wanted to roll this out to you all first to get your feedback. We do have a Google form that was included in the email that had this link also. So if you will take time later today or sometime this week to please fill out that Google form and give us your feedback, that would be invaluable. And I know sometimes we don't like filling out surveys and there are trains going by, honking, they're pulling their horn. But if you can please give us your feedback through that mechanism, that will help us document it and keep track of it. Because as we go forward and roll this out to Northside Women and Ambassadors next weekend, we would love to have that feedback before then. Okay. Carol, Cammie, Brenda, anything you want to say real quick as we wrap up?
I do. First, I want to really apologize for the technical difficulties we experienced. I thought I had it set up, but I want to give kudos to Kristen because she is our voiceover person in the video. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So you did a great job. If you haven't watched the video yet, go back to the link in your email because she did a great job.
Thanks, Carol.
Cammie, anything you want to add?
No, ma'am.
Okay, Brenda, how about you? I think you're muted, but Brenda's muted.
Brenda, unmute. Well,
Okay, can you hear me?
yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just really excited about the new change. I think that we have a lot to look forward to and a lot that we don't even know where it's going to go. And I can see this going big and being a good event for people all over the United States and ongoing. So I'm excited to be a part of it.
Me too.
Absolutely. And we are trusting God, right? This is what faith looks
Absolutely.
like. This is what we think God wants us to do. And we will see what he has in mind, because obviously it's going to take more than the 10 of us or ish to make this happen. So please fervently pray with us for women's hearts to be open to the opportunity to serve with us at Northside specifically, but then of course also for the outlying congregations and groups as well. So thank you, ladies, for being a part of our Zoom today. We appreciate you, and thanks for filling out that Google form.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.